Oh. All right. We're back. Thanks again for being here. Let's make sure everything's working. Oh, man. All right. I got to do one more thing. Okay, we're back just for a second. Let me just... All right, I think I got everything I need here. I like you. I like you too. All right, 818 LPTV. I'm your host, Mr. Let's. Ah, damn it, that thing does that. Just a second, guys. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. There is some sort of glitch that I haven't figured out, but for some reason one of the cameras, the blue screen camera, shorts. It loses its it just stops working. So we have hopefully figured that out. I figured it out by just turning it off and then turning it back on. That seems to resolve the thing for the near future. You're watching Let's Paint TV. I am Mr. Let's Paint. Thanks again for being here. Another day in the neighborhood. We're working on this painting here. We're going to add more paint to it and more dimension. I'm not happy with a lot of factors in it, so we're just going to keep going with it until we get sick of painting it, and maybe we'll paint something out. Of course, we're taking your calls, of course, and all that kind of stuff. A lot of stuff going on in the news today. Actually, I'm not very well versed in what that is, but a lot of stuff is happening. But we don't care to spend too much time in that department. We here are to focus ourselves, our attentions to the escape clause of the creative juggernaut that we call life. It probably has an auto sleep feature. I don't know, Frop. I'm not really sure. But it turns on. See, the thing is that when I turn it on, it works, and then about within 2 minutes it turns off. But it's not every time. Like yesterday, I didn't have the problem. I'll look into it though. And from my experience, it will not happen during the course of this program. It will not do that again. So I don't know, but I will look into it, I suppose. Another thing to look into. Do you have that in your life? All these things you got to look into and take out. Just like, man, fuck. Just let's. I don't want to, basically. Particularly when you feel like you had it already worked out, and then lo and behold, it's something starts to mess with you, and it can drive you crazy. Speaking of going crazy, I have just discovered that I don't have any hair on my head, and it's driving me crazy. No, I'm well aware I have no hair on my head. But I do know that we are here for you. That's what I do know. And that's what the most important thing is that we let it be known that we're taking your calls, 818-528-4516, 818-528-4516, on the creative process of sorts. Now, I put this figure in here, and it was kind of fun to paint the figure in, but I'm gonna knock it out. At least I'll leave some of it in, most likely. But I am gonna get rid of a lot of this stewardess. I'm not really convinced it's needs to take up the full magnitude of the space. So we'll work on that. I got a little cup of coffee that I'm working on too. If you have any questions, again. Put them in the chat room there, or give me a call. There's the number, 818-528-4516. A lot of stuff going on, as I mentioned previously, though I'm not really sure I really want to talk about it. Yeah, maybe we should just start painting. Maybe let's just forget about trying to have any comments on any pressing matters. Let's just let's move on right into the painting, which that's the beauty. That, my friends, is the beauty of the creative process. One can always dive in to it and not have to always have to verbalize, strategize. Although I guess it helps, maybe. One doesn't have to do much of anything except for push the paint, and let the intangibles take over. Let the unknown, let the freedom, the fun happen, if possible. Not always possible. A lot of times life, the overwhelming barrenness of life does extrapolate quite a bit of your existence to a point where you just don't have the mojo in you to get going. But we try to push on, and you'd be surprised by that factor of the pushing on, pushing the paint, pushing the paper, pushing the pen to the paper, pushing whatever on yourself, and get over on. Sometimes you got to trick your brain into to getting into it, which I guess that's what I kind of end up doing here every day with you, tricking my brain to go forth, hence. So I got a little coffee here. Probably not the best thing to do, but I love the coffee, particularly when there's a hole in my stomach at the moment. But I like the taste, so I'll try not to drink too much. Watered it down, or I'm drinking water too, so that helps. Though there's still that hole. That might be one of the more annoying parts of life, I think, is the body, the aches and pains in the body. Maybe you don't have that issue, and you've been freed of that. But for me, it seems like it's an ongoing little battle. I can't even remember when I didn't have an ache and pain somewhere in the body. But I got to tell you, the introduction of the creative process, the introduction of performance, the introduction of doing something entirely different, it takes your brain away from the ongoing purgatory that one manifests with, in sometimes in my case, my aches and pains. It doesn't have to be physical. Sometimes it could just be mental, obviously, mental anguish as opposed to physical. It's all there, and again, one of the more healthier alternatives, byways and highways of that sort of frustration. One's frustration is putting one's self out on the line. Sort of along the lines of if you got a pain somewhere, like on your foot, take a hammer and hit your fingers, and then that will alleviate the pain. But that's obviously a not gonna. That's just making things worse in a sense. But along those lines is exploring other aspects and moving on. We get stuck, as I'm getting stuck here, sitting here talking to you, and not moving on. with what I need to do here, and that is to encourage you to paint. That's right. As much as it may seem facetious, I don't know if that word was appropriate, but I felt like I should say it. It might seem that it seems as if I'm a joke, one ongoing joke. Obviously, you can look at it that way. One does, most likely more so in a. I would think generally when they first look, which is usually, sadly, that's the way most people look at everything, is one look. You know, I mean, obviously, I do it too. But deep down, yeah, we are trying to change the world. Change the world through painting, I suppose. Though maybe not. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to sip on some more coffee and take your calls. 818-528-4516. You can call us anytime. 818-54516. Again, we are kind of having a airplane themed painting here. You know what I should do is let me go into a GarageBand and find an airplane sounds, and then that way we can at least I can hit it every once in a while and play some airplane sounds, just to make things a little more funner for you all. If I could figure this out, let me just see here. Let me open that up. Now I might be screwing things up by doing this, but let's just see. Let's see if I can find something here. Classical music? No, that's what I don't want. I'm not as well versed as I should on this, as I should have. How do you do a podcast in GarageBand? It looks like you can do one, and then, but then, I don't know how it gets fed anywhere. I mean, in a weird way, we are kind of doing a podcast, you know? I mean, that's what this is, sort of is, with visuals. I don't know. Forget it. Okay, so, but I'm just looking for, maybe I'm in the wrong section here. Let's try something else. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Now I'm going to look for... It's here somewhere. All effects. Sound effects. Machines. Impacts. Transportation. Here we go. Let's see if we can find some airplane sounds. Shit. Okay, so that was fine. That was exciting. I'm gonna try to loop that somehow. Now let's see. I just I hit a button and what the fuck? Oh, there we go. Let me drag loops here. Here we go. One. Let's hear another one. There's a few other ones. Airplane landing. That's good. Okay, so then, how do we make that a loop? I think we can. Let me just... Let me spread this out a little more. Trying to do some creative thinking here. It is possible to think on our toes. What is there? Any other sounds? Yeah, jet flyby. All right, let's do that. All right, and a jet flying. Okay. What else do we got? I'm just getting all the sounds that might seem somewhat appropriate for this purpose. Okay, so then, if I can, do I just hit loop? Let's see if that works. Gotta get rid of that stupid sound. How do you get rid of that? Shoot. How do I get rid of the? Shoot. Yeah, crap. How do you get rid of that stupid sound? I know it's in there somewhere. I'll have to find it. Track. Control. Oh, metrodome. Yeah, get rid of the metrodome. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this one. I don't know if this is going to keep going loop. I'm wondering if it will loop or not. I'm not sure if it does or if I can figure that out. Yeah, yeah, I got rid of the metrodome button, yeah. But how do I loop? That's what I'm trying to figure out now. I thought I hit a loop button. Yeah, I didn't do it because it's not looping. Let's see, control, loop. Maybe there's a loop button to hit. Count in. Loop region. What's that about? Wonder if that's. Would that do it? Add to loop library. Shit, I don't know. Is that it? Did I place a sound effect on the grid? Yeah, I put it on the grid. Yes, I did. So it's all there. Yeah, well, we're learning as we go, obviously. I'm sorry I'm not making this really exciting for you all, but we'll get over this. Let's see, delete track, fade out. Snap to grid. I got that. I don't know what that did. Show loop browser. Maybe that's what I need. It's not a loop. Oh, go to the end. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's see. There should be an arrow. Well, I don't see an arrow. Wait. Maybe something here, something happening. Audio region, auto tuning. This ain't, I'm not seeing it. Shit. Thought we were onto something. Crap. Yeah, I don't see it. Darn navigate. Darn navigate. Yeah, it should be at the end, eh? Yeah, it's not here. What's this? Yeah, if I play some sound effect multiple times, that's just going to be... Okay, loop a smaller section so it has a continuous feel. All right, let's just do the cabin, all right? I like the cabin thing. Don't you guys like that? Okay, so let me just... Ah, shit, how am I going to delete that? Fuck. Delete, okay. Jet flyby, delete, delete. Delete. Okay. Airplane cabin, I like that. Okay, so then get rid of that one. I'll just keep airplane cabin if I can. There's duplicate. There's duplicate. That's not the same, is it? Delete. Okay, so then I go over here and I bring it over to there. Now what can I do? Let's see. I think it was on the top right corner. Okay, top right corner. Top right, left, right, top right corner. Automatic, and no. Top right. That is the very farthest top right thing. I think I got it to repeat now. Huh? Is that right? I think I did it, but I don't know how I did it. It looks like it's going to repeat. It's like a yellow thing on the top, and I think that might have did it. Yeah, okay, so we got it repeating. All right, now how do I get out of this damn window? Shit. Shit. Now what do I do? I can't even see what's going on now. It took over the whole damn page. Crap. Shit. How do I get out of here, man? Fuck. Shit. How do I... All right, let me... Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. I don't know if this is going to be more annoying than anything else, but it was kind of a strange discovery. I don't know if I really resolved anything here, but I think I learned something, which is fine. Okay, what's going on, guys? Go to the end of the sound effect. Loop a smaller section of the sound effect so it has more. Okay, you can sound the 5 sections. The sound, the grid that is. Try duplicate. I haven't used Garage. Yeah, it sounds about right. I can have visual of your computer screen. Yeah. Okay, so we're back as best we can here on the program. As you can see, we are here back again live on the program. We have always been here, and that's the exciting part of the learning process. Okay, I'm gonna get my gloves on here, I think, or should we do some running? I don't know. Okay, it's an airplane themed show, so we're inside the cabin, I guess, and though maybe. All right, so let me get my gloves on. That's about all I can figure out at the moment. And 818-528-4516, that's the number here. Thanks again for being here. We are happy to partake in the procedures each and every day, Monday through Friday. Hey, it's Friday, guys, and that is exciting. Friday, very exciting day, because that means that we have a weekend ahead. Okay. All right. Getting my gloves on. All right, so we're working on this painting. I'm not, like I said, I kind of thought about it, looking at it later on, and I said, you know, I just don't think I want to have that lady in there so prominent. So let's knock that out, and at least start with that. And I'd say basically we're going to put another airplane on top. I think will be the thing to do. All right, so, and I got some brushes over here. Okay, fantastic. All right, some brushes, some paper towels. We're ready to go. Okay, so let's just start off with another airplane, and I'm just going to arbitrarily put that airplane here and there in the painting onto the canvas. Let me bring back the structure too. Let's for a second here. Maybe that will be interesting. You're watching Let's Paint. I could scrape some of this off too. That's always kind of fun to do. Scraping's kind of fun, but be careful when you scrape because sometimes, as I'm about to do, you can actually poke a hole in the canvas, and that's not always the best thing to do. Though it's not the end of the world. There's really no end of the world in painting, but it seems like it, and you can really get pretty frustrated about the process, particularly when you are doing something like this right now, where you are negating what's going on, what you spent time with, and then you feel like you wasted the paint, and so it can't just be an all out fucked up experience, and it can make you not want to paint. But don't let it get to you too much. And actually, there is a reward somewhere, though I can't always know that there will be or is because of the of what's happening. Okay, now this originally I had the Long Beach airport, but now I know mostly about Burbank Airport. I've flown into that airport the most, and so let's do that. Let's try to do the entrance to the Burbank Airport. This is a lot of half-batched, half-assed, half-baked ideas in a sense. And at what point do these things become solidified? Well, I guess it's when we give up and maybe present it as a final piece of like an art piece of some sort, or a painting. I don't know. Do you call this art? I guess you do. I mean, I guess one would, but that is one of those kind of deals that you don't. I mean, can a painting not really be be an artwork? I don't know. Just a thought, I guess. We're thinking out loud. And painting. Okay, so this is sort of the entrance to this Burbank Airport, which again is just sort of out of my imagination, which is good. Sometimes it's good to have imaginations as opposed to direct visual contact. But you can't feel lost. But you can get lost no matter what. You get lost no matter what one could. And just because you have it all figured out, and just because you're the darling of the of your whatever profession, you can still feel empty. And that's a beautiful thing to know. no, it's a little weird to know that, because okay, here's the baggage claim, because it sucks basically to know that you did everything right, your life is perfect, and yet you're still empty, and you still are majorly somehow not, it's not working out for you, and they have an outdoor baggage claim, guys, and that's what I'm trying to capture here. And then this is sort of this goes down when you go through the checkpoint line there. Okay, so we're going to put some cars in here in security. All right. Okay, 818-528-4516. You're watching Let's Paint TV. We are working on an airplane scene that may or may not make any sense, but we are working on that. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, I gotta say, the painting process. And I've already forgot about my eggs. Think about that. I forgot about my aches and pains. I forgot it. Wouldn't you like to have me talking like this on inside a cabin of an airplane at 30,000 feet? I'd be just as bad as watching a Seinfeld episode, stuck listening to me talk nonstop. I'm sure that would drive you crazy. It would drive me crazy. Thank God you're not on a not there flying stuck in an airplane. You have the freedom to leave, which is probably a good thing to do. 818-528-4516. We're just getting going here, and then soon we will be gone, which is fantastic. This is sort of like a flight from Burbank to the Bay Area. It's just a quick up, and you take off, and then you land. We should probably do the whole show with that kind of idea. With the background sounds. That'd be kind of neat. Wouldn't that be kind of? I should try that. I probably won't do it. All right. Wait. Is that outdoor baggage claim in Terminal A? I don't know. I don't know if it's Terminal A or Terminal B. It's not the south. It's not the southwest. Wait. It is the southwest one. Okay. The other. All right. This is coming in. This is all right. All right. I'm getting. I forget. I don't go in there enough to know if it's Terminal A or B. It could just be terminal. This painting is a terminal mess at the moment, but we're working on it. This is coming. This is entering into the airport. Okay, so there'll be like some little dotted lines in here somewhere. There you go. And then let's get a bunch of cars coming in, parking, and then have some police people kind of pushing them out so they can't, not allowed to hang out there too long. All right, more cars here. There's like a little walkway over here. And then over here, forget, but we're gonna trick this baby out, get some details. There's some doors there. All right, there you go. Looking good. More doors. Come on, touch me, girl. Do 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 do. Dum 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 dum. Okay, wrong kind of doors. Okay, and again, I was gonna get rid of this lady altogether because I just don't want to have her there anymore. But then again, I might regret it, which is fine. It's okay to regret. But I'm going to leave some of the sort of the paint there, so it's not as if it's the end of the world. I flew in and out of Burbank Terminal B once before, and that's why I'm asking. Yeah, I'm not terribly sure if which one is which. It's a small airport. It's a tad bit bigger than the Long Beach airport, but not much bigger. It's probably, I would say, one of my favorite airports, though, just for the teeniness of it. It's easy in and easy out, kind of like the. Well, I guess the Oakland airport was like that too, and those are fun. I like those. Those gigantic ones are. Like LAX, that's the only one I'm really. Well, they're all the big ones. They're all big. All airports are kind of big at some point. They have to be big. They have to, particularly the international airports. Okay, so I got rid of her altogether, and I'm feeling better already by just doing that. It's kind of nice to just get rid of stuff sometimes, and recapitulate what it's really all about, what it is all about, what is best for you. Okay, here's a parking structure here. Okay, so let's kind of get some of that maybe somehow there, so you can park our cars there. And again, we're running out of paint. We're running out of time, which is fine. Well, not quite. Okay, you're out in the SFV, San Fernando Valley. Well, that's where we're located here, the headquarters of Let's Paint TV. Okay, so there is the. I'm gonna regroup this. How much do we need to make sense? Now, there's like a little walkway that you cannot enter, but people can exit from when they get off the airplanes. And they can bypass the main terminal building, and it's this little walkway. It's pretty cool, and I always feel important when I walk out of there. if and when I ever do. But sometimes I want to walk back into the terminal because I might want to like use the bathroom or something, and you want to have access to the bathrooms. Otherwise, I guess you could still use the bathrooms without going through the security checkpoint line. A lot of things, a lot of factors here, guys. Okay, let's put some more airplanes coming in here, and hopefully we're going to capture the whole feel with this. This painting of all the excitement of being at an airport and flight, and one of the busiest days is coming up here, and that will be in another month or so, and that will be the Thanksgiving. A lot of people travel, and it's probably already too late to order an airplane ticket that is going to be fairly priced. You're probably already screwed up that one, and you're going to have to pay way too much. But that is something that you might want to look into today, if that is of your plan. Better not procrastinate on that one, is what I would say. 818-528-4516. That is the number. We are happy to take your calls here on whatever is ailing you in the creativity land that we are like to immerse ourselves with. This is not MRSA, the some sort of awful infection. This is the infection of the good kind. This is the good stuff. This is the creative process, but it sometimes can knock you off and make you feel like shit because you get overwhelmed by the impossibleness of it all. And a lot of you will resort to what you know best, and that is working with perfection. And once you control perfection, then you are I would say you're not being creative anymore. Frankly, you just controlled creativity, and you're not exploring anymore. Because you've had it all, you got it all figured out. And once you have it all figured out, my friends, you might as well quit and give up. Give up, guys. Give up. No, don't give up. But if you need to, once in a while. Okay, now there's two little guys there for the baggage claim. There's two baggage claims, and I think I'll put a little thing in the middle, and it's got a little number there. So let's put it's like number 1 and number 2 on the baggage claim. And it's a rarity. It's an outdoor baggage claim that oh, you don't even see it, can you? Okay, so let me zoom in here. Oh, there it is. Just a tad bit. And we got whoop, a wrong side of the page. There you go. Let's get a number there on those. I need a refuel. This is an in-flight fueling at the moment. All right. I need to get some more paint, I guess, which I don't really want to do it. These are things that bother me in the painting process, and that is one of them is refueling with the paint. It just takes you out of the excitement of the possibilities. You got to stop, but it's okay. It's all right. We're not gonna bog down and just get frustrated by that aspect. We're gonna march on and continue without complaining. We complain a little too much. I know. I admit to that, and it's not always necessary. But one at times ends up doing just that, complaining, because it's an excuse. Complaints are great excuses, and it's just, I think people get tired of it if you do too much of it. But what the heck? And nothing like being called on that, which I must admit has happened to me on a number of occasions. Quit your bitching! Quit your bitching. No, I don't know. Occasionally, I guess it happens. It happens to the best of us, or the worst. Whatever section you're in. I'm in. I like the aisle. I like the aisle in when I'm flying, as opposed to the window. I don't feel so stuck, and particularly if I have to go to the bathroom. And I can get more leg room. Of course, occasionally, sometimes you get hit by the food truck cart guy. Okay, so I guess some more green, I guess. Oh, there we go. They said it was going to get windy here in Los Angeles, and it's starting to pick up. It's not really quite windy. But when you guys land at the Burbank airport, watch out for winds up to 50 miles an hour apparently, or I don't know if they were 50, but they're supposed to be pretty high, and that might cut into what I was planning on doing this afternoon. Okay, so because I was going to do some stuff outdoors. Painting in particular. Okay, so then boom. So I want to fix this part here, the little tower with the number, so you can know where the baggage is. We're mushing it in, but also aware of maybe how it looks. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and this is the little gizmos around that go around. It's and then let's put some baggage in there. I'm going to put some baggage. It's good to always put your baggage in your painting. Let the world know of your frustration. Just air out your dirty laundry in your paintings. It can make for an interesting painting, I think, more so than trying to avoid it and hide. And it's cathartic, I would say. All right, so boom, a number 1. I could use a little smaller brush. I'm kind of got to get some more brushes, particularly small ones. My small ones always kind of die on me pretty quick. Okay. And this is number 2. Okay, so number 1, number 2. Let's put some baggage in there. All right, and we'll have a bunch of people waiting for their baggage. So it's become the Burbank Airport. It was Long Beach Airport, but you know what? I don't have enough knowledge. You got to paint what you know, and I don't know that airport very much. I never flown out of there for one. I've only dropped someone off maybe once or twice, and that's about it. So I don't know it as well. It's not embedded in my brain enough. Okay, these are the baggages, and let's put some little people here. Work that out. Is it windy already, Luigi? Yeah, I'm already getting the sense that it is. But I was just walking around only about an hour ago, taking the dog out on a walk, and it was not windy at all, but you could kind of sense that it was going to start to go crazy here any moment. So that it does happen. Things do happen, and we just have to be ready for that when it comes, I guess. All right, so we got a nice start on this, guys. In our time, we're running also short of time as we are coming to the 12 o'clock hour, but we are got a nice start here of a sort of a whacked out painting of the Burbank Airport. It ultimately is becoming as such. At least we're working on it. At least that's the new idea. And it's good to have an idea, at least, but we could change it. We might quit this idea, maybe be inspired to do something entirely different. It's really endless possibilities, guys, where one goes with whatever they end up doing. And that is really the nature of the beast. at least the beast that we like to slay. We like to slay that particular beast, I guess. All right, I guys just kind of find some new little things I need to do. These are that little weird little umbilical cord things that I don't really have the best memory of what these look like. I just sort of know they look kind of strangely weird. So that's good. That's good to have strange, weird stuff in your flight pattern, in your flight chart. Okay. Okay, you're next to the mountains. Yeah, maybe you guys are getting more of it now. The wind. If you're by the mountains, you get a lot of it then. I find that the mountains, the people up there by the mountains, you guys, your weather is a little more dramatic than the weather closer to the city, it seems. Well, we learned a lot today. I learned how to somewhat loop my the sound, which I could probably do better with and have a little better, I can have more control now if I put a little more effort into it, which I may or may not do. And we broke down the painting some more. And got into new specifics, or we took a new branch in where we're headed to with this, and so that is a new life, a new leash on life. I'm gonna rework that American flag. I knocked it off. I was talking about how great it was, and then I knocked it off, and then I'm gonna put it back in. Okay, a little blue. There. And some more people up there inside the control tower. This is another airplane, it looks like. I'm just going to put another big old airplane in here. Go right over the... I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but what the heck. Maybe not. Okay, well, guys, that is it for us here today. Thanks again for being here. And we will see you next Monday. We'll be here on Monday. Not next Monday, not the following Monday, but this coming Monday. In a couple of days, basically, we'll see you here again. We'll hopefully maybe we'll try maybe working on this maybe some more, or maybe we moved on, and that's all right too, guys. It's okay to have change of pace. It's okay to not know what's going to happen, but come back Monday, guys, because I will be here on Monday 11 to 12 noon as always, unless I have something more important to do. Then I won't be here, but I'm basically, always look for me here on this Bat channel. I don't know quite how you find me. Maybe it's through Twitter, because hopefully it automatically posts that I'm on. I'm not terribly sure if that's the case or not. My outreach is not community outreach. Social networking with this program is a total fail. However, oh yeah, I see the wind now. The wind is coming in strong. All right, guys. Well, that is it here. Okay, Luigi's going to come back hopefully next Monday. But just remember, 11 to 12 noon, there's always a guy on YouTube Live trying to paint and talk about creativity. And usually, if he's not doing that, then he's losing his mind. A lot of people lose their religion. I'm losing my mind. each and every day, Monday through Friday, 11 to 12 noon, and feeling good about it, feeling like I've conquered the world after losing my mind. You can too. We'll see you in a couple of days, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.